So find a comfortable position. I think I'm gonna ask you to come to this, to face the long side of our mat for now, okay? Just because we're gonna do some movements side to side, and I want you to be like having something under your knees as we move. So we're gonna start in Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of our feet together. Your heels doesn't have to be super close of your pelvis. Find a comfortable distance between your heels and your pelvis, something that you can manage here to bring your spine long. And you can hold on your ankles, you can hold on your feet, around your feet, on your big toes. And start to elongate your spine here. So ground through your sit bones and feel your spine long, spacious. Reaching up through the crown of your head. Move your shoulders down and back. And lift your heart forward. Start to deepen your breath in and out through your nose. You can have that slightly constriction on the back of your throat for Ujjayi breath. So in Ujjayi breath, as you inhale, it's almost like you are unfogging a window. And as you exhale, it's like you are fogging a window. And for today, I'd like you to connect with your breath, with the sensations of your body, in a way that you can ground yourself in this present moment. Through yoga practice, we are gonna learn how to be comfortable in our own skin. Not just by doing poses that we like, but noticing the sensations, accepting what is there for you to feel, and developing the skill to be comfortable during the uncomfortable moments. We're gonna focus today on our hips. We're gonna do a full body flow, but paying close attention to our hips, working with mobility and activation of those muscles around that joint. So you can start now, press your feet against each other, activating a little more your inner thighs. Still having your hands holding tight on your ankles or feet. You're going to take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, hinging from your pelvis, you don't have to go super far. I would like you to place your elbows against your inner thighs. And instead of doing what we usually do, which is pressing our knees down with our elbows, I would like you to do the opposite. Press your legs up against your elbows. So if you didn't have those elbows there, your knees could come up. Okay, so resist with your elbows as you press your knees up against your elbows. Your legs, inner legs against your elbows. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Keep elongating the sides of your body without rounding your spine. Grounding through your sit bones. And now eventually release, just let it go. Allow your knees to soften towards the ground. And maybe you can fold a little deeper. And next inhale, come back up. And we're gonna place our left shin in front of us, and the right leg is gonna come behind. So it's kind of, we call this a shin box, because you have your front shin parallel, kind of 90-degree angle, and the same thing with your back leg, okay? All right, so place your left fingertips on the ground, and you're gonna pulse your right pelvis. You're gonna lift your right pelvis and lower. Lift your sit bone and lower. Just for now, it's very gentle, working with this mobility here. Then we can move further on our practice. All right. I'm gonna give you some options to move forward, so feel free to stay here. For example, you can bring your hands behind your head and do this movement without the help of your hands. Or you can start to elevate your pelvis, okay? So we're gonna do this together. You're gonna inhale, elevate your pelvis, and turn your chest to the left. And as you exhale, lower your pelvis down. Again, inhale, pelvis up, twist to the left, exhale, and lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift, twist, exhale, pelvis down, and last one. Inhale, exhale, and lower. Now stay with your pelvis, your sit bones grounded. Twist to the left, and bring your right hand to your left knee. Left fingertips behind you, twisting from your midsection. Open your left shoulder behind you, right shoulder forward. So you don't have to ground your sit bones, but let the twist happen from your midsection. Keep your core engaged. As you inhale, untwist, come back to the center. And now switch the position of your legs, right leg forward, left leg back. And same thing again, right fingertips on the ground, left hand on your pelvis. You're gonna lift and lower. So pulse your pelvis here. You may feel difference between one side and the other, which is totally common, totally normal. I always like to start my practice with gentle movements, especially like this early in the morning. So now if you want to progress, you're going to bring your hands behind your head, okay? So you're going to twist to the left, to the right, and lower your pelvis. Next phase, next step is going to be to lift our pelvis. So let's do this together. Next, inhale, lift your pelvis, and exhale, twist to the right, lower your pelvis down. Again, inhale, come up, twist, and come back. 2 more. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist, and pelvis down. Last one. And lower down. Hold here. So elongate your spine, feel your sit bones grounded. Inhale. Exhale, twisting from your midsection to the right, and then place your left hand to your right knee, right fingertips behind you. Twisting as you move your right shoulder back, left shoulder forward. Maybe looking behind you to create the twist even on your cervical spine. And as you inhale, untwist. And let's come to tabletop facing the top of our mat. So move your blanket or pillow to the side. And in tabletop, 3 rounds of cat and cow, just warm up the whole spine. As you inhale, drop your belly and lift your gaze. And as you exhale, round your upper back, chin towards your chest. Inhale, extend your spine, draw your shoulders back. And exhale, round your spine, bring your belly in. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Pause, walk your hands a little bit forward in your shoulders, press your hands, tuck your toes under, and come to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, you can pedal your legs for a few breaths or any other movement that feels good to you right now. So, saying hello to the back part of your body, to your hamstrings. 2 more breaths here. So next, inhale, lift your heels really high, lift your pelvis, press strongly through your hands and elongate the sides of your body. As you exhale, see if you can keep that as you lower your heels towards the ground. Next, inhale, shift forward, come to plank pose, strong arms, strong legs, strong core, and as you exhale, press back down dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank, shoulders over wrists, and exhale back to down dog. Last one, inhale, plank, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the ceiling, and exhale, open your pelvis to the right, squeeze your right heel towards your left glute, activate more your hamstring. Inhale, untwist, level your pelvis, reach your right leg back, and as you exhale, step forward, come to runner's lunge. Inhale, elongate your spine, come light on your hands, stay light here on your fingertips, and engage your back body. Back leg strong, extended. So stay here as you reach your right arm forward. One more breath. As you exhale, option to lift also your left arm forward, creating this diagonal line, the energy line on the back of your body. Lower your hands to the ground. Come to plank pose, inhale. Exhale, back to down dog. Next, inhale, left leg to the ceiling. Exhale, open your pelvis to the left, bend your left knee and squeeze your left heel towards your right glute. Inhale, untwist, level your pelvis. Exhale, step forward, runner's lunge. Stay with your front thigh parallel to the ground, back leg strong, come light on your hands. Inhale, lift your chest, broaden your collarbones, and as you exhale, reach your left arm forward parallel to your ear. Option to lift also your right arm. Keep hugging your legs towards each other. Keep lifting your lower belly. And lower your hands to the ground. Plank pose, inhale. All the way to the floor, exhale. Let's interlace our fingers and squeeze your hands together. Bring your elbows in and imagine that you're gonna squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. Strong legs pressing down, pubic bone pressing down. Inhale, lift your chest. Move your hands away from your ears, your shoulders away from your ears, and your hands towards your pelvis, towards your heels. One more breath, broadening on your collarbones. And exhale, release. Press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, big here, pressing through your hands, lifting through your pelvis. And exhale completely. And once again, allow your breath to guide your movement, to anchor your attention. So let's the breath initiate the movement today. Next, inhale. So we start the inhalation, lift your heels, look forward. And then start the exhalation as you bend your knees, step or float to the top of your mat. As you inhale, start the inhalation, lift halfway. Exhaling and then fold forward. Inhaling, pressing through your feet, stand up, keep inhaling as you reach your arms all the way up. And start the exhalation as you bring your hands together in front of your heart. Let's do one Surya, half Surya here so we can bring this pair. Inhale, start the inhalation as you reach your arms up and your inhalation extend all the way. And as you exhale, start the exhalation as you fold. Keep exhaling, exhaling all the way. Inhaling, lift halfway, elongate your spine. Exhaling and then fold forward. Inhaling, pressing down to stand up all the way. Keep inhaling until you reach up, look up. Exhaling, bringing your hands together in front of your heart. Adding on to that, inhaling, arms overhead and reach. Exhaling, fold forward. Inhaling, lift halfway, extend. Exhaling, right leg back, right knee to the ground. Inhaling, come up. And exhaling, bringing your hands to your pelvis. So you're gonna lift your hip bones, walk your left heel forward a little bit. So keep your core engaged, your hands on your hips, inhaling here. And exhaling, you're gonna start to hinge, to lunge deeper. Pressing through your left foot, inhale, come back to more perpendicular to the floor. And as you exhale, lunging deeper. And we're gonna just go back and forth. Inhale, pressing through your left foot, shift back, and exhaling, lunging deeper. If you feel any strain on your knee, you can fold the side of her blanket of her mat here, okay? Last one. Next time that you lunge, you hold. Now here, you squeeze your legs together. Press your front foot down and bring it back. Press your back knee down and bring it forward. Reach your arms up. With your left hand, hold your right wrist. And as you exhale, side bend to the left. Hold, keep squeezing your legs towards each other. Keep hugging your outer hips in. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, hands to the mat. All the way downward facing dog. Inhaling, come to plank. And exhaling all the way to the ground. Reach your arms back. Inhaling, lift your legs, arms and chest for locust pose. And as you exhale, bend your elbows and bring your thumbs parallel to your shoulders. As you inhale, lower your hands, lower your legs, lift your chest a little higher. And as you exhale, lower halfway and reach your arms back, Shalabhasana, locust pose. Now bend your elbows again. Bring your thumbs parallel to your shoulders. Inhaling, lower your hands, lower your feet, lift your heart, lift your chest. Exhaling, lower halfway because you're gonna lift your legs and reach your arms back. Inhale here, locust pose. Exhale, bend your elbows, thumbs parallel to your shoulders. Inhale, hands down, legs down, chest up. Last time, exhale, release. One more round. Inhale, arms back, lift arms, legs, and chest. Exhale, bend your elbows, thumbs to shoulders. Inhale, hands down, legs down, lift your chest, and from here, downward facing dog. All the way to down dog, press through your hands, inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. Inhale, right leg to the ceiling. Exhale, open your pelvis to the right, bend your right knee, squeeze your heel towards your pelvis. Inhale, untwist, level your pelvis. Exhale, step forward, runner's lunge. Hold here as we did in the beginning. Inhale, elongate your spine, come light on your fingertips. As you exhale, reach your right arm forward. Inhale, engage your back leg. Exhaling, left arm forward. Hold here as you inhale, squeeze your legs together. And exhale, hands down, step your back leg forward and fold. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhaling, fold forward. Inhaling, press down, come up, reach up, look up. Exhaling, hands to your heart. Inhale, arms overhead and reach. Exhaling, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway, elongate your spine. Exhale, left leg back, left knee down. Inhale, come up. And exhale, hands to your pelvis. You're gonna have your pelvis over that left knee and walk your front foot forward a little bit. Lift the front of your pelvis, lift your belly, engage your core. Inhale. And exhale, slowly lunging deeper on your front leg. Inhale, coming back. And exhale, lunging further. Inhale, shifting your pelvis back. Exhale, lunging deeper. One more inhale. And exhale. As you stay here, lifting the front of your pelvis, pressing your front heel down, sliding that front heel back energetically, and moving your back thigh forward. Keep that arms overhead with your right hand. Grab your left wrist. Exhale, side bend to the right. Keep hugging your outer hips in. Keep hugging your legs towards each other. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, hands to the ground. Let's come to downward facing dog first. Inhale, shift forward to plank. And exhale to the ground. Very simple now. Cobra pose. Roll your shoulders back. Squeeze your shoulder blades in. Elbows in. And exhale, release. One locust pose. Reach your arms back. Palms facing down. Inhale, press your pubic bone. Lift your navel. Lift your legs, arms and chest. And exhale, release. Downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Next inhale, left leg up. Exhale, open your pelvis, bend your knees, squeeze your heel towards your right glute. Inhale, level your pelvis, extend your leg. Exhale, step forward, runner's lunge. Stay here, strong legs, strong core, come light on your hands. Inhale. And as you exhale, left arm forward. Inhale. Exhale, right arm forward. Stay here for one full breath, squeezing your legs towards each other. And exhale, hands to the ground, step our back leg forward and fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And fold as you exhale. Inhale, stand up, reach up, look up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, arms overhead and reach, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway, elongate your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank pose. Hold plank here, inhale, squeeze your hands towards each other. And as you exhale, lower your knees to the ground, not under your pelvis, but further behind. Keep squeezing your hands towards each other. Keep creating the action of rotating your hands out to the side, and you're gonna lower halfway. Hug your elbows in, core, engage it. Lengthen your tailbone back. Now lower your pelvis, untuck your toes, lift your chest. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Next, inhale, heels up, look forward. Exhale completely. Step or float to the top of your mat. Lift halfway, inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand up, reach up, look up. And exhale, hands to your heart. One more, Surya A. Inhale, arms overhead and reach. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, hold plank pose. Inhale, press your hands down towards each other. And as you exhale, lower your knees, lower your chest halfway. Squeeze your elbows in, keep hugging your hands towards each other. Untuck your toes. Inhale, lower your pelvis, press through your hands, lift your chest, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Next, inhale, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand up, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Adding on, inhale, arms overhead and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plank pose. Hold plank here, inhale. Hug your hands towards each other. And as you exhale, option to bring your knees down or to shift forward and lower halfway, chaturanga. Untuck your toes, inhale, up dog, or any variation of back bend here. Exhale, press back down dog. Right leg to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose, shoulders over wrists. Round your upper back. Inhale, back and up, three-leg down dog. Exhale, round, knee towards your nose, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, last one. And exhale. Look forward, Step between your hands. Stay high on our back foot. Inhale, high lunge. And as you exhale, slightly bend your back knee. You're gonna lift your front pelvis. You're gonna dig your back foot down, and imagine with your back foot, you're gonna move your back leg forward. Stay with your core engaged as you extend your leg once again. Hold here, inhale, reaching through your arm, through your fingers, and as you exhale, twisting to the right, open your arms out to the side. Hold here, inhale, and exhale. Next, inhale, stay in that twisted pose and reverse, lowering your right hand and reaching your left arm up. And exhale, lower your left hand to the ground. You're gonna do a variation of side plank. Slide your front foot halfway, turn your toes to the right, and reach your right arm up. Stay here, pressing strongly through your left hand and bringing your shoulder blade down on your back. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, plant your hands, come to plank. Hold plank here, hug your hands towards each other, inhale. Exhale, bring your knees down or shift forward, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, press back down dog. Left side, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee towards your nose, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, back and up, 3-leg down dog. Exhale, round, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose, hold, look forward, step between your hands. Stay high on your back heel, inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, bend your back knee slightly. Press your back foot down. Imagine that you want to drive that back foot forward. Core engaged, front pelvis up. And now go ahead and extend your back leg again. Inhale, reaching through your fingers. And as you exhale, twist your torso to the left. Open your arms out to the side. Keep your core engaged. Stay here, hugging your legs towards each other. Next inhale, you're gonna reverse. Lowering your left hand to your back leg, reaching your right arm up. And as you exhale, lower your right hand to the ground. Slide your left foot back halfway. Turn your toes to the left and reach your left arm up. Move your right shoulder away from your ear as you depress your shoulder blade. One more breath. Keep reaching up. And exhale, hands down. Plank pose. Inhale, hold. Exhale, option to bring your knees down. Shift forward, lower halfway. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. Allow your breath to anchor your attention. Allow your body to move freely, guided through your breath. Allow the sensations to remind that we are alive, right here, right now. Next inhale, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale completely, step or float to the top of your mat. Lift halfway as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Inhale, stand up, reach up, look up. Exhaling, hands to your heart. Bend your knees, reach your fingertips down and back behind your heels. Inhale, stay low on your legs and reach your arms up. Hold here, Utkatasana. And as you press your feet down, imagine that you want to move your feet away from each other. Imagine that you want to spread your mat in between your feet. Engage your outer glutes. And at the same time, imagine that you have your block in between your thighs to engage your inner thighs. Lift your pelvic floor, lift your lower belly, draw your lower ribs in. One more breath. And exhale, fold forward. Lift halfway as you inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, lower halfway, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra, inhale. Press back, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose just one time. Hold here. Inhale, lower your knee, almost touch the floor in between your hands. And exhale, press down and bring your knee up towards your chest. One more time. Inhale, lower your knee, almost touch the ground. Exhale, round, 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 press through your hands. Look forward, step closer to your step closer to your right thumb. Pivot your back heel down, and let's come up. Warrior one, your pelvis is facing forward, and you reach your arms up. You're gonna inhale, extend your front leg, and engage more your back leg. And as you exhale, bend your front knee again, as we did in the beginning. Inhale, extend your front leg, and exhale. Inhale, extend, engage your left glute more. Stay like this, and exhale, bend. Last one, inhale. And exhale, hold. Bend, front knee bend. Lower belly in. Pressing strongly through your back heel. And see if you can create a slightly twist on your torso from left to right using your core. So we are not rotating our pelvis. We are rotating our belly, our core, our chest. Reach your arms back behind you, interlace your hands. Inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades, lift your belly, chest and gaze. And exhale, fold forward, humble warrior. You're gonna fold inside your right shin. Squeeze your outer hips in. Press your feet down, especially your back leg. Next, inhale, release your hands to the ground. Runner's lunge, lift your back heel. Option to repeat the same version that we did at side plank, or press through your left hand, stack your legs, and reach your arm up, right arm up. So you can repeat the previous pose. You can do the full version, the regular version, Vashisthasana. And as you exhale, hands down, your choice of Vinyasa, forward halfway, up dog or cobra, or meet downward dog, any other variation. Handing down dog, left leg to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, knee towards your nose, shoulders over wrists, hold. Inhale, lower your knee, almost touch the ground in between your hands. And exhale, press down and lift your thigh to your belly. Inhale, lower, almost touch. Exhale, round, round, round. And step forward, closer to your left thumb. Pivot your back heel down, your pelvis stay facing forward. Rise up, arms up. Inhale, press through your left foot. Extend your left leg and engage your right glute. And as you exhale, bend your front knee. Inhale, extend your front leg, back leg strong. Exhale and bend. Inhale and exhale. Next time, inhale, extend your front leg, back leg really strong, stay. And exhale, start to lunge deeper. Engaging your core a little more as you want to lift the front of your pelvis and rotate your torso from right to left. Keep engage your legs towards each other and reach your arms back behind you. Switching the clasp, it's almost like you are holding someone's hand. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your belly, lift your gaze. And exhale, fold inside your left leg. Keep moving your hands away from your ears. Keep squeezing your outer hips in and breathe. Pressing your back heel down. And next inhale, release your hands to the ground. Lift your back heel, runner's lunge, inhale. As you exhale, plant your right hand and come to the outer edge of your right foot. You can have your left foot in front of you, or you can have your legs stacked. Hold and breathe. One more breath, Vashisthasana. And exhale, make your transition to downward facing dog. If you want to go up dog, down dog, feel free. Any variation or even child's pose. And once again, connect with your breath. Anchor your attention right here, right now. Nowhere to go, nothing else to do. Yesterday I did a meditation that talked about accepting the moment the way that it is. So this is what it is right now. The situation that we are living is the way that it is right now. Next inhale, heels up, look forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, bend your knees, sitting low, reaching high. Exhale, stay. Developing this skill of being comfortable in the uncomfortable. So hold, creating this resilience to stay, to witness. And next, exhale, release, and let it go. Lift halfway, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right leg to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, step forward, pivot your back heel down, set up for a warrior two. Open your pelvis towards the long side of your mat and rise up. Inhale, extend your front knee, reach your arms overhead. And as you exhale, lower your arms by your side, hinging from your pelvis. Inhale, come up, and exhale, bend your front knee again. So just warming up once again your hips. As you stand, anchor your back leg even more, and as you exhale, bend your front knee and hold. See if you can have your thigh parallel to the ground. See if you can have your front knee anchored on top of your heel. Your back leg is still strong, and you keep squeezing your legs towards each other. You're kind of squeezing the bottom to lift the top. So without sinking on your pelvis, imagine your torso becoming light and reaching up to the ceiling. Next, inhale. Let's reverse here. You're gonna reach your right arm up, and you're gonna wrap your left arm behind you. Keep reaching your right arm. Keep bending your front knee. Next, inhale, coming through center, stay with the same position of your arms, and as you exhale, you're gonna lean halfway to the right, reaching through your right arm, and stay with your left arm, wrap it around your waist. Legs is strong, stay and breathe. Next, inhale, reverse all the way, reaching right arm up and over. And exhale, circle your hands to the ground, runner's lunge. Inhale here, look forward. As you exhale, Vashisthasana, left hand down. You can step your back foot halfway back, or you can stack your legs. Option to float your right leg, to keep your right leg a little bit away from your left. Stay and breathe. One more breath. And exhale, hands down, your transition to downward dog. Inhale, left leg to the ceiling. Exhale, step forward, pivot your back heel down, set up for a warrior two. Inhale, your pelvis open to this long side of your mat. Exhale, arms by your side. Inhale, extend your front leg, reach your arms overhead. And as you exhale, lower your arms, shoulder level, bend your front knee. Inhale, extend your front leg, arms up. Exhale, arms to the side, bend your front knee. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Next time, inhale, extend your front leg, make your back leg really strong and engage it. And exhale, bend your front knee a little deeper. See if you can bring your front thigh parallel to the ground, your front knee on top of your ankle. Lower belly in. Keep hugging your legs towards each other. Inhale, reach your left arm up and over to the right. Wrap your right arm around your waist. Hold and breathe. Back leg strong. Front knee bend. Stay with the same position of your arms. Inhale, coming through the center. And as you exhale, lean halfway to the left. Keep lifting your low belly. Keep lengthening your tailbone towards your back heel. Bringing your left sit bone under your pelvis. Next, inhale all the way, reverse again. And exhale, circle your hands to the ground. Runner's lunge for a moment. Inhale. And exhale, plant your right hand, side plank on your right arm. Any variation. Breathe. Option to float your top leg. One more breath. And exhale, hands to the ground, your transition to downward dog. Inhale deeply. And exhale completely. Once again, allow your body, your breath, your sensations to anchor your attention. Without judging, just notice. Just accepting what it is, what is there for you to feel. Next, inhale, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or float to the top of your mat. Lift and lengthen halfway, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Bend your knees, sitting low, reaching high, Utkatasana. And exhale, hands to your heart. Stay with your knees bent. Lift your heart to your hands, inhale. And as you exhale, twist your torso to the left as you bring your right elbow towards your left thigh. You may press your hands towards each other and rotate from your midsection from right to left. Keep hugging your outer hips in. Maybe floating that right elbow off of your thigh. Keeping the twist, keeping your obliques engaged. Inhale, untwist, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands together, prayer, and twist to the left. Twist to the right, bring your left elbow on your right thigh. Press your hands against each other, rotate your torso from left to right. Keep your core engaged, and float your left elbow off of your thigh. Inhale, untwist, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway, lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, lower halfway to the ground, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right leg to the ceiling, inhale. And as you exhale, we're gonna bend your knee, bring your thigh to your belly, and shift forward. Now, place your knee in between your hands for pigeon. You're gonna slide your back leg further back, but you're gonna engage your legs towards each other. So come light on your hands, come to your fingertips, and see if you can come to a more upright position, hugging your legs towards each other. Imagine that you're gonna, like a toothpaste, you're gonna squeeze the bottom to lift the top. So hold, maybe you can squeeze your legs together and take one hand off the ground or two hands overhead. One more breath. And as you exhale, lower your hands to the ground. Bring your left forearm to the ground diagonally here or more parallel to the front and twist to the right. Option to bend your back knee and with your right hand, grab your left foot. You twist a little deeper and you can bring your heel towards your pelvis. Then release your leg back and bring your hands down under your shoulders. So press through your hands. Inhale, lift your chest, extend your arms. And as you exhale, you're gonna tuck your back toes under, lift your back leg, lift your front leg. Pivot your back heel down and lean over your right hand. Come to falling triangle, but keep your knee towards your chest. Inhale, let's come to three-leg down dog, right leg up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, downward dog. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, bring your thigh to your belly, knee to your nose, shoulders over wrists, look forward, and step your knee in between your hands. Slide your back leg further back. Come light on your hands, come to your fingertips, lift your chest, squeeze your knees towards each other. Maybe taking one hand off the ground, maybe two, maybe arms overhead. Hold and breathe. And eventually bring your hands down, right forearm to the ground, twist your torso to the left. With your left hand, grab your right foot. See if you can hold towards the outer edge of your foot to keep your shoulder open. Keep pressing strongly through your right forearm so you don't sink your shoulder. And then release your leg. Bring your hands down on your shoulders. Press through your hands, extend your arms, lift your chest. Exhale, tuck your toes under, back toes under. Extend your back leg and take your bottom knee, your left knee off the ground. Pivot your right heel down, shift over your left hand and bring your right arm up. Stay with your left knee bent towards your chest and hands down. Three-leg down dog, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, pressing through your hands, lifting through your pelvis. Exhale, lower your knees to the ground. Shift your pelvis back, Balasana, Child's Pose. Take a moment here to establish that deeper connection with yourself. When you're ready, you start to come up, all the way up, and circle your hand, bring your hands forward, not your hands, your legs forward, and maybe having that thing handy, that blanket or pillow handy, okay? So you're gonna come to supported bridge. If you have a blanket, you can fold like 1 or 2 times. I'm gonna fold like this. It's almost like a block. If you have a pillow, that works too. If you have a block, even better. You're gonna lay down and you're gonna lift your pelvis and place something under. If you don't have anything, that's fine. Instead of doing the supported version, you're gonna have the active version without supporting your pelvis, okay? So if you have something under, that's good. You're gonna hold now your right thigh towards your belly, okay? So allow your lower back to round. So imagine that your pelvis will tilt towards your belly here, okay? And now you extend your left leg forward. So you still have your pelvis tilting to your belly, and extend your left leg forward. Even if your left heel is floating, it's floating above the floor, that's fine. The idea is to release and relax those hip flexors. And now bend your left knee. Place your right foot on the ground. And let's switch. So allow your knee to come to your chest. Allow your pelvis to tilt towards your belly. And then eventually, you extend your leg. Extending your right leg. Maybe floating that heel. Opening the front of your hip. That's a very nice stretch for your lower back, or if you spend too much time seated. Okay, place your right foot on the ground, left foot on the ground, and you're gonna lift our pelvis enough so we can remove that support. For half happy baby, you're gonna hold your right leg again to your chest, and you're gonna point the sole of her foot up and see if you can grab today to your heel instead of her big toe. So hold your inner heel, and then you're gonna bend your your knee and elbow out to the side. You can even create an external rotation here by turning your right toes out to the side, diagonally to the side. You have the option to extend your left leg to the ground, especially if that's gonna bring you the sense of anchoring the left pelvis more. If that doesn't work for you, keep your left leg bent. Okay, now let's bring our right leg to the center and extend it, and you can hold the back of your leg, your ankle, or even your foot. Anything that works for you to hold, but keep pressing your shoulders down. Inhale here, and as you exhale, engage in your core, bring your chin towards your chest, lift your head, and as you bend your elbows out to the side, see if you can bring head and leg towards each other. Keep your left leg anchored, extended, strong, and release your head down, release your leg down. Let's start with our right knee bend. Let's bend our left leg for half happy baby. Hold your inner heel and bend your knee and elbow out to the side. You can create that external rotation for today, turning your toes out diagonally. Just a different sensation than the regular version. Option to extend your right leg down. And for Supta Padangusthasana, you bring your leg back to the center and hold on something. Inhale here. And as you exhale, pressing your right leg strongly down, bending your elbow out to the side, bring your leg and head towards each other. And lower your head down. Lower your leg down. Maybe doing one more final pose before you adjust yourself for Shavasana. So here in Shavasana, take your time to get here. You're gonna adjust yourself in a way that you have your head, pelvis, and legs in the same line. Your arms slightly away from your torso and your palms facing up. Allow your legs to turn out, your toes to point outward. Allow your eyeballs to sink towards the center of your head. Allow your body, your whole body, to sink into the floor. Allow your mind to rest into your heart. And release, let it go. Everything that we may be holding on or holding back. I'm gonna give you one more minute here in this pose. So try to rest deeply here. If you have more time available to stay a little longer in Shavasana, I would encourage you to do so. If you're ready to close this practice with me, I would like you to take your time, no rush, to start to bring some movements to your body. Small movements, big movements, anything that makes sense for you right now. And when you're ready, come to a seated pose. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Allow your thumbs to touch your chest bone. So as you inhale, you lift your chest to your thumbs. And exhale, bow your head to yourself. We close this practice with gratitude. Namaste.